pulling, maybe where they start rising up. It's the cog! Cog! You can do it! There you go.
Calypso and the captains went therapy.
Hi. So this next video is of us installing our Parasailor blocks and flying the Parasailor for the first time. So we thought, okay, how hard could it be? We'll give it a try. It should not have been as hard as we made it. We took one of the bolts out of one of the existing blocks that we had to stack the new one on top of, and thought, okay, well, we'll just measure that and we'll go get all of the bolts, because they can't be all different, right? Well, a lot of them were different. And there were 3 different sizes involved in diameter, as well as 3 different sizes in length. And the reason for the length differences was that the thickness of the fiberglass in different places on the boat was not the same. Anyway, it was just a big ordeal. So if you take a moment to see exactly what you already have on your boat, before you start this project, you won't have to make 7 trips to the store like we did to buy the proper bolts. So.
And none of this is my fault. I just handed her the tools, just so you know.
No, you're absolutely right.
I just hand tools, and I screw things in sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's it.
You held the ratchet handle really well, honey.
Thank you. So it's pretty much all your fault.
It is my fault. I take full responsibility. But hey, the project is finished.
I think if we had to do this again, it would take us like 6 hours versus 6 days is what it took us this last time.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Today we're installing our blocks for our Parasailor. I think we can get most of them, but one of them is in a really bad place. We're gonna have to cut some fiberglass, but we're gonna try that ourselves, I think. When I say we, I mean Adrian will try that herself. I'll let her take responsibility for cutting fiberglass off the boat. One. 2. Adrian takes all the screws out, and I do all the counting.
Oh man, there's all kinds of garbage up here.
Garbage?
Just like leftover pieces of
3.
Hey.
Now pull.
And there it is.
Ta-da! Don't knock my beer over.
Here, let's see.
Oh, shit.
It's here.
One of those?
Yeah, but I don't know which one it is.
So the little ones didn't work. We need to get another ½ an inch longer. So we got to go back to Fastenal for the 6th time, I think. We're sitting here in the rain, drinking beer.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
3 Daughters Beach Blonde Ale.
I am drinking 3 Daughters Raspberry Lemonade Cider. It is delicious.
It's really cool with this plastic over here. Like it's pouring out, but I'm not getting wet over here. So it's really nice. And on the old boat, or before we put this in, I'd be soaked right now. Like a wet t-shirt contest, I'd be winning a wet t-shirt contest.
I think you need a white t-shirt for that, don't you?
And boots. White t-shirt and boots, and I would definitely win. And rain.
With the hair. The hair gives you an advantage.
Yeah. I was putting the blocks on and I was bending over and my hair was like in my face like this. So I was trying to do it and I couldn't see anything. It was really, really distracting. That's all. And I'm kind of hungry. But it's raining out. So we can't go get food.
You can just get wet.
Yeah. Might starve to death. We've got seven leftover chicken wings.
Some old lettuce.
Some old lettuce with no dressing.
A quarter.
Today we're finally trying to put on our blocks for our Parasailor. We keep getting the wrong screws, the wrong bolts. They're always the wrong size, which is really annoying. So today we're gonna go up and start putting the blocks on.
So as you can see, right here, we have no nuts in that one because we took that one off. We started taking this one off, but realized, yeah, we're not supposed to take that one off. So we got to put that back together. So that's the job for right now.
You ready? We got one! Yay! We got to finish double blocking this one. Then we got to double block that one. And then that one. This one should be easy. We're not sure where this one is, and that one's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then the one on the other side, which is gonna be the worst. This one, we need a 6-foot ladder, and we have to cut some of the fiberglass because we can't get underneath this. So it's a total pain in the butt. So we'll see if we can figure that out today also.
From work, bringing some friends. Why'd such a thing make you uptight and tense? You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, babe. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. I go out at night for a drink or two. It seems somehow that bothers you. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, babe. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man.
You're right, you can't tell, but I don't want to break it off.
So we got to get the ceiling panels off to get one of the double blocks on. I mean, we've taken off that small one because we thought that would be easier, but the Velcro is really, really tight. And as we're trying to pull the Velcro off, we snapped the ceiling. You can't really tell it's broken, so maybe we'll just ignore it and hope it goes away.
We need our ladder, unless you want to get that.
You act up, say I'm lazy and a bum. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, baby. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. All right now.
Today we're going to finish putting on the last block that we can put on ourselves for our Parasailor. The underside of the bolt's under here, and we really didn't want to try to take this off because it's a pain in the ass to take it off. So we have to go up into here to get to it. In order to reach it, we had to buy this 18-inch ratchet handle.
That's a big ratchet handle.
It is a big ratchet handle.
Look how big that thing is.
10-inch, 12-inch would have done it. 18 inches is better. So I'm going to climb up in here. I can't fit in there. We'll show you. I'll put a light on and show you. We're going to try to get to it. And Captain's going to be on the outside. I'm going to be on the inside. We'll see what happens.
we originally got this, but we needed that, which is I think an inch longer, half an inch maybe. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. All right, go. Okay.
Let a professional cut your fiberglass. This hole needed to be widened so I could reach those nuts right there while standing on the very top step of my ladder.
And I just get in, and Adrian, who's in the ceiling, is covered in fiberglass dust.
I hate fiberglass on me.
Oh yeah, that's fiberglassy. Turn around.
This is why I didn't.
Oh, your
up
butt.
there
The-
until.
That's. Let me see your up this elbow. Yeah, that's why they call her old fiberglass butt. Fiberglass butt. I think you need to take a shower before
Before I do anything.
I let you
else.
in bed tonight.
How about before I do anything else?
Before I bed you tonight, I'm gonna make you take a shower.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay. So, how do you feel about getting all the blocks in?
I'm excited because now that means we can fly our Parasailor next week.
I know.
Because we got our flying blocks. We have the bungee cords to attach them. Our stand-up blocks are installed. And
Bungee cords?
you have to attach your flying blocks somehow.
Oh, do we have this? Oh, good.
And then, but now we have all of our blocks installed. So, and we got our Parasailor, our guys and our sheets.
Yeah.
We just need the sail.
Today we are going to try to fly our Parasailor for the first time. We have Marty and Danny coming over to help us since they know what they're doing, and we're going to give this a shot today. Hopefully we have everything and we installed all these double blocks the right way. We'll find out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the line set up. So let's see how that works. This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the sheep. So we just did the first guy. I don't know if it's right or not, but if I go backwards, it goes to the winch, through the clutch, through that double block there, through this double block here, to that flying block over there. All right. Should be right. Around here, through this flying block, not flying block, stand-up block, and this should go on the outside, I think. I'm hoping it goes on the outside. It should. This one will get hooked up to the Parasailor. So I realized I did the first thing wrong. I have to run the guy line, this blue one, I have to run it on the inside, not the outside. So I have to redo everything I just did. And then we'll start all over. That's what happens. So I got to run this line, this guy, and that's okay there, but it has to be on the inside, not the outside. So I'm going to redo it. The port side guy line we're running now. Oh yeah, that one was a pain.
not the same size. These are 10s, they're not 14s, they're not the right size.
Oh my God.
Yep,
How are they not the same size?
they're not.
Who bought? Did we buy these?
I don't know. Look, 10, 14. All right, tell me how you feel right now.
What happened? I'm kind of annoyed.
Kind of.
What happened? So we got these double clutches.
Yeah.
Those are 14s,
These
those
are 14,
10s.
these are 10s.
How did that happen?
The line won't fit.
I have no idea. So it's never easy. So we installed everything, but somehow for our double clutches, we put, that's a 12 millimeter.
14.
That's 14? Mm-hmm. That's a 14 millimeter clutch. Somehow this is only a 10 millimeter clutch, but it's a 12 millimeter line, so it won't go in. So this clutch is not good. We got to replace this clutch. So what we're going to do is we're going to improvise. We're going to take the guy and just use our main sheet winch, and we'll just tie it up to here. Okay, and we'll just winch it up, and we'll lock it onto there. And then for the sheet, for the port side sheet, we're just gonna we won't use the clutch. We'll just tie it up to the winch, and we'll see how it goes. So we're not gonna have a clutch for the port side sheet. It's always something. One day we'll fly this, maybe today.
About to make it easier for you. Put it down here. The idea is you put it on there and then you put it down there. And if you get a picture of my bottom, you've got to cut that out.
I've already gotten it. I'm going to zoom in.
So did you tie this up? Like just tie it to it? Or?
Yeah. And then just clip it onto your webbing right there. Alright, cool. That's grand.
We just clip the bag on, so when you raise the sail, you don't want the bag to go flying.
Okay. You want to get a snap shackle and splice that on there.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, that's why everyone else had those. Can we use the bowline for today?
You can use the bowline for today, we just got to be careful. So, untie the little, cool little, I don't know what you call that, but it's a very clever invention.
How are you going to tie this?
There's two little things, you have to meet them together, and then voila.
Whoa, it's like a magic
And
trick.
I'll let you do it, because it's cool. Et voila. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the compression straps 100% of the way. So you just get your finger, nice and simple, like that, and then pull the end down. That's 100%.
Okay.
That's exactly what you want to do. Good. Now you want to open up the zip 100%. Okay.
Feels so nice.
Take a picture, because you will never,
It'll never look like this again?
ever see it like that again.
The Germans get it nice and tight.
And I've had debates with the Germans. Oh, you can get it like that, Martin, I show you. I was like, okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. First thing we want to do while we're here is find the tops. There's the top. Grab it, yours. Here's your inspection window. Open up the inspection window, nice and big. Cool. Find the top.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's a go-to there now.
Pull it out.
I'm sure there's a law these days.
Do I want to pull it out?
Do it. Yes, please. Obviously going to be nice and stiff to begin with. They loosen up as they get older, just like everything. Alright, cool. So now you can see the top of the sail connected to the top of the sock.
Yeah.
Okay? Just keep a check on it. Some have lasted for years and have never had an issue. Others I have seen shake. One I know of broke.
So I put it back in?
Yeah, put it back in. There you go.
Window?
Yeah.
And closing the window.
Closes the window. One thing I didn't tell you, but if you saw in there when you opened it, you'll see the side of the sock is green, and if you just look in there, you can see the side of the sock. The side of the back of the sail is green, the other side is red.
Green, red.
And the same for the sock. Green, red.
Yeah.
So that means, and also the bag. Green, red.
Okay.
Alright. So that's cool. That's your retrieval line.
Yeah.
Alright.
Retrieval line. Does
the line that pulls the sock up and pulls it down.
Where's
It's
that?
one stage retrieving line.
Where does that go? Where is that normally?
What's that?
Is it normally in the sock?
It's actually outside of the sock. It's sewing all the way here. And if you actually see, we're going to make a mess now.
Oh, that was so pretty.
Sorry. Okay, this is where the retrieval line stops. So it actually goes all the way from the bottom of the sock all the way to the top, over the top, and then down to the middle again.
Okay.
The reason being is when you start pulling on this retrieval line, this is where it ends. So what that's going to do is it's going to pull the middle of the sock up first, and what that does is it forces the bottom of the sail out. So it creates a safe deployment.
Okay.
A lot of spinnakers don't have this system. It just goes to the bottom. They start pulling and pulling and pulling. Nothing comes out. Then there's this huge explosion, and now your spinnaker is already in a mess before you've even started.
Got it.
So this keeps it nice and safe.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that a bit more later. We're going to go all the way to the bottom.
Smells like I don't know what it smells like.
Like new sail. It's new sail smell.
Okay. Where were we? We had a green side and a red side. Green side and a red side. Okay?
Yeah.
And the foot of the sail is white. Alright? So it makes it nice and simple. The bit in the orange is the colour you picked. Alright, you've got these two clips on the sock.
Yeah.
Okay? There's a right way to clip this on when putting it to bed, and there was a wrong way to clip it on when putting it to bed.
Okay.
First of all, I like to do this when I'm showing stuff, because this sail gets in the way. Now that makes it nice and easy. Alright. The reason it wants to be clipped on like this is because when this is in the bag, it moves around, there's no way this can accidentally unclip. This is the wrong way.
Yeah, I was wondering. Okay.
And then that will push up and it will clip off.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that it's backed like that.
Okay.
Okay?
That works out right.
Alright.
Is that wrong?
Maybe. Alright. See that?
Yeah.
Happy? If you find that one side's unclipped when you put it up, you're not going to dump it like this. We're just doing this for the slow-mo today instead of being out there with the wind to try and just talk about this.
Right.
When you've got the sail, the sock and the sock all the way up, you're going to be left with the bottom. If you find that one of the sides is unclipped, go to the side that is clipped and run your hand along all the way to the end and then clip it on. That way you won't accidentally twist it. Okay?
Okay.
If you get the unlucky draw that both of them are unclipped, it's an educated guess. Go with the nearest one nearest to the clip,
Okay.
clip it on, and then run your hand along. Alright? And then hopefully it'll be alright. If not, the swizzle will just work its way all the way up to the top and we can sort it out later. Okay? So, that's the sail, that's the sock, that's the bag. So, Mr. Jeff, we're going to put this back in now. Now you can see when we opened this originally how flat it was. I don't know how the Germans get it back to as it was, but that's the best I can do. Okay, then we just put the retrieval line on top. Close it up. Pretend that we're done for the day at the moment, so we're closing her up. Obviously we would have put the howdies on. And now we're going to compress her all the way down to where we started. Okay, so compress down. We've got it. Kind of have to work it a little bit on each side. Okay.
Here we are attaching the spinnaker halyard to the top of the sail.
How much weight?
Because of the 14-knot winds we had all of a sudden, Marty advised us to put on our gloves before we hoisted the sail. Once the sail was up enough for us to handle the bottom of the sock, we attached it to the cleats so we wouldn't lose control of the sail. Then it was time to attach the sheets and the guys to the bottom of the sail. With the sheets and guys safely attached to the bottom of the sail and the active lines secured on the winches, it was time to release the bottom of the sail from the sock.
Where we can set her up at the step, but when we're ready to deploy, we move it back to this one right here.
Got it.
All right. Okay. Jeff, start pulling up. No, you're going to want to keep that in your hand. Rememberize it right. Okay, Danny, pull on the green. Stop right there. Red line's fine. Pull on the green. Hang on. Loosen your blue.
Before you begin hoisting, make sure all lines are clear of anything topside, like paddle boards or kayaks and racks on the lifelines. Okay, here goes nothing.
No, let go of it, let go of it. If it ever does that, let go. Alright, it'll burn yourself. Did you burn yourself? No, I had the gloves. I know. Now you know why we need the gloves. Okay, you're up. Okay. Again, we're in a lot of wind for a simulation. But we got it. Oh, beautiful though. That's the answer. Okay. Good. It doesn't have to be tight. Just don't want it.
Just want it out of the way.
Alright, that's good. And then when you drive, because it's going to go round a bit, it may tighten up a little bit. Are you alright? Sorry.
No, I'm not used to like.
I should have done another wrap around. So, you're not publishing this, right?
Yes, I am.
No, you can't.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
The Parasailor can fly in winds between 4 and 25 knots. Just as we hoisted ours, the winds died from 14 to 10.
What do you think, Danny?
It's perfect.
It's beautiful, huh?
Looks good.
Yeah, that is just gorgeous. Wow.
Coming, then you will start rising up. It's the pump! Pump! You can do it! There you go. Okay. Very good, very good.
Get the tube, put it down like that.
Okay, loosen the blue. Active, Danny.
Okay, just put it down. Okay, cool. Now grab the corners. A lot of wind, so I'm just going to help you, alright? Grab the corners. Do this. Put it onto stop, like this. One. Done. Alright? That's it's inside the little pouch. Next.
Danny, give us about
Alright? Now we're going to get the rest of the sail. And it just, for the next time, it makes it a lot easier when you've got to get it out. Because otherwise, when we pull the stock up, all this canvas is in our way and we can't see what's going on. So now we're just getting rid of that. Got that? Alright? So now what we're going to do is we're going to put now the bottom of the sock into the bag. Find the first place possible, doing this on your own, just to keep it secure. Alright? So that's because you went there, I just went here for the moment. Okay. It's not going to do any harm, alright? Danny, taking the slack of the sheets and the guys. Okay, you're good on your... Okay, you're good.
Good on the port side.
Okay. Got that in. Okay, now... Halyard. Come a bit more forward if you can, Jeff, because, you know, you can see where she is. Just, that's good. Alright, and then you want to snake her in. Alright? You know, if you've got a place you can throw it in a locker straight away, just do that. Yeah. Or if you know you're going to use it again, look behind you.
Put it right down
That's
there.
the best place to douse it. Nowadays.
Right or wrong, nobody knows.
Bit faster on the
Try
halyard.
taking the day.
Wing and the canvas.
Warm water all around my toes. Find my own way. I learned to live. I learned to breathe. Calypso and the captains. Calypso and the captains. Wind therapy. We all need wind therapy.
If you liked our videos, please hit the subscribe button. We don't have a lot of subscribers yet. Maybe Fabio over here will entice you to hit the subscribe button.
Okay, give that a shot.